Hello, everyone. My name is Sandy Placencia-Kari, and I serve as the WAFCA Manager of Policy and Member Engagement. Today, we are continuing our effort to highlight the amazing voices and stories within our network of member agencies. We know how much great work is being done every day, and we want to make sure that we make space for those stories to be shared and seen. I am thrilled to have Tita Yutuc today from Family and Children's Center, and I can't wait for you to hear more about the work that her organization does. So, welcome, Tita. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Take it away. Introduce yourself. Let us know more about your org.
Well, I certainly can do that. So, again, my name is Tita Yutuc, and I'm the president and CEO here at Family and Children's Center. Family and Children's Center has been around since 1881, so we have a 145-year history, which I'm really proud of. And it's an organization that works with children, families, and individuals along a continuum of services designed to strengthen families and promote individual well-being. And we've been doing it, like I said, for about 145 years. We are an organization that is in 2 states, and we're on the southwestern side of Wisconsin and the southeastern side of Minnesota. So we do a little bit of everything, right? We work with, again, kids and families, and we do group work. We do some residential, we do day treatment, we do foster care, a lot of community-based programming, and we work with the homeless population. We do outpatient therapy and counseling. We do respite care. We do a variety of things, host homes, healthy families is a big program for us. We have 2 child advocacy centers. So again, a little bit of everything across the board, and really excited to be here today.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, I love a little bit of everything. Those are the best places. But yeah, tell me more. Tell me about maybe something that your organization is doing that you're proud of, or something that you're looking ahead in 2026 that you're excited about.
Well, I think there's a few things that we're getting into in 2026. We're expanding into some additional communities in both Wisconsin and in southeastern Minnesota into Houston County to help more individuals that in more rural communities and some of the marginalized populations there. So we're really excited about that. We're looking to begin a sober living program in a partnership with the county, and we're excited about that. Expanding our Healthy Families program. And it's an intensive home visiting program, and we're going to be working again with the county here in La Crosse in Wisconsin to have a specialist who's working with families that have addiction histories. And so that's exciting for us. And we're also exploring a diagnostic center, a component for Family and Children's Center in the coming year. We're also looking to expand an adult program on the Minnesota side, which I know this is about Wisconsin, but it's very exciting for us to work with an adult population that has with a severe persistent mental illness, and we're expanding that program as well. So we got a lot of things going on both sides of the border, and we're building on programs that have already been really established for us. And have, again, we've been around for a long time. But one of the things I'm most proud of with this agency is that we have listened to the needs of the community, and we've pivoted as we've needed to in order to provide the services that are most needed. So we've contracted services and we've expanded services. And I think that's what's happening in 2026. We're listening to the needs of the community and our local partners, and they're saying we need this. And so we're pivoting a little bit, and it's exciting for us. It keeps everything fresh and keeps everything moving forward.
Absolutely. That sounds like you have a lot on your plate, Tita, but I'm excited for you. And I admire and have so much respect for organizations that adapt and evolve as the needs of the communities they serve do too. So that's very
Absolutely.
inspiring. And I am proud of you for that.
Thank you.
Now, I wonder if you can talk to me a little bit about your partnership with WAFCA. Does anything come to mind, a success story, anything that you can highlight throughout your time as our WAFCA partner.
Sure. Family and Children's Center has had a long-standing history with WAFCA. I've been the CEO here, the president CEO here for 10 and a half years. And we've always been a strong partner with WAFCA, but even prior, it predates me. So it's an agency and an organization we believe in. And when I came on 10 and a half years ago, it was an organization that really embraced me because I was new to Wisconsin. And I grew up professionally, if you will, in the Chicago area in Illinois. But when I came here, I felt the embrace and the warmth of WAFCA and the desire to help me fit in to learn what was going on in the Wisconsin communities versus Illinois. They're very different. They run very differently. And so I, that was always really important to me. And it always made me feel like a part of something bigger. The connections that I have made with other organizations outside of the La Crosse area is primarily as a result of WAFCA, pointing me in the direction of some colleagues and partners that might be able to help me when I had questions, and that was important to me. The other thing that was really important is certainly the policy issues that WAFCA supports us on. When there's something going on for WAFCA to kind of take the lead and so well informed, because that's not my strong suit. So to partner with with the organization with WAFCA it's been a beautiful thing. The CEs, the continuing education credits, are absolutely amazing. I am a social worker, and it's that's how I get my CEs, right? And they're all very, very good. And so I've appreciated that. We've one of the trainings we had was a play therapy one that WAFCA provided. And because it was so good, it was one of the best trainings I've ever been to in my whole career, that we invited those folks here to our organization because of that connection. And they were able to do some training for our staff around play therapy. And it was absolutely phenomenal. We were really excited to do that. I think the other thing that WAFCA has done for us and for myself, and what I've appreciated, is they've always come in through my time here. If I asked whoever the executive director was, Kathy, to come in, Kathy, can you come speak to our board? Help us understand what's happening with federal funding, with policy. So they've come to our board meetings and whatnot. Kathy has come, and her predecessor before her. And, it's really important for our board to see our partnership, and it's not just me talking, right? So it's somebody else who's an expert saying that this is what's going on. And so I've appreciated that willingness and that openness to come, and our board appreciates that and has talked about it through time. We should have one, the executive director at WAFCA come. Maybe she can, he or she can talk about it. I'm like, yep, I'll invite Kathy or who, and it's been good. So I think those are just a couple of the things that we've benefited from with being a partner with WAFCA.
It sounds like you have a lot of really great examples of collaboration. So we're definitely very happy that you are making the most out of our partnership and our working relationship. Um, I wonder if you had to, and obviously you spoke about your positive experience being a part of our network, but if you were recommending the organization to someone who has not heard of us or is not familiar with our services, what would be something that you would highlight?
Let's see. I would have highlighted the continuing education stuff. I would highlight the policy, and I would highlight the partnerships. WAFCA is, even with us being on the southwestern side of the state, I still feel very much a part of what's going on. And, it's WAFCA to me is as big as you want it and as small as you want it, right? So you can get more involved on a bigger scale, but you can stay just getting your credits and attending virtual meetings, and that's a beautiful thing as well and has a place. But when you have opportunities to partner, look for them, look and see what makes most sense for you, and take advantage of it.
Thank you. What else? What else would you want to share? Anything else about your organization? Something that I know you talked about your projects in 2026, but anything else that you would like for other agencies in our network and beyond to know?
I guess just generically, one of the misperceptions of our organization is that because of the name that we don't work with adults, right? It's Family and Children's Center, but it does encompass adults. We encompass the full scale. So I would kind of make sure that that was, clear that people understood that. We have prevention program, early intervention programming, and then treatment programming. So, and that whole gamut. And I think we do it really well. We really rely on a lot of evidence-based practices where we do functional family therapy. We're certified as an FFT agency. We do what PCIT, parent-child interaction therapy, child-parent psychotherapy. We do EMDR, coherence therapy, modified DBT. We have CSP, we have healthy families. So our programming is a high quality programming that really relies on a lot of evidence-based practices to support what it is that we're doing. And so I think when you think about us, think about the whole range, big programs, smaller programs, the whole gamut. And I think, we have a lot to offer those folks in our communities, and really happy to be here. So
Thank you for doing the good work. I love that you are providing more context for us. I know, especially with your organization being, over 100 years old.
mhm.
Sometimes, obviously, as we talked, services evolve and the populations that you serve change. So I love to hear that you're all encompassing and you're kind of providing services at every stage,
Mhm.
preventative services, but also treatment, which is incredible.
Mhm.
This
Thank
has
you.
been great, Tita.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, anytime. We look forward to continue our partnership and we thank you for your time.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.